Set 40540, Line Down Sky, is a Lego Brickheadz Seasonal set. It comes with 239 pieces. It is for the ages of 10 and up and was released January 1st, 2022, though in North America it was delayed until January 21st, 2022. It retails in Canada for $12.99 Canadian, in the US for $9.99 in the US, in the UK for £9.99, and in the rest of Europe for €9.99, though in Finland it is €12.95. The front of a box has a very nice big picture of a set. You have the Lego logo on the top, what could be considered left of every single side of the box. Brickheadz logo is beside that for the front, top, back, and bottom. You have all the information on the left side there. The bottom sort of has that Brickheadz sort of brick wall black theme there with Line Down Sky, and this is Brickheadz 100 and number 151. And you have a little sort of stylized lion painting of a child with a lion costume on the top right. The back of a set has a straight on picture of the Line Down Sky on the little platforms, and to the right shows the actual back of it, which is very, very nicely detailed, and that's going to be really cool to see once I've built it. One side has where the components are made and distributed, along with the warning that due to small parts, there's a potential choking hazard if children 0 to 3 consume them, so you got to watch out for that. The other side has a picture of the Line Down Sky being put onto the platform, and it has Line Down Sky 151 there also on the bottom. The top has the Line Down Sky in about 2 other languages there. Line Down Sky 151 on the right side. In the middle bottom is that little stencil of a child with the lion costume, and the actual size indicator is the round ball joint with a eye print on it that was used for the Lion Dance set in the 2020 seasonal sets, which used that for the little lion costume. And actually a lot of this set is stylized around sort of copying that look. And the bottom has the usual UPC trademarks and recycling information. So the set's a tape set. It's a very small box with just a single piece of tape on either side. And I'm really hoping that when I open this, the instructions are not bent. Okay, so here are the contents of the set. You have 4 bags, no numbers on them. One of mine was ripped open, so it'll be interesting to see if all the pieces are actually there. You get a pair of instructions, which are most likely going to be bent, which I find is ridiculous because the instructions will fit into the box unbent. So they really don't need to be like that at all. On the inside, you really don't have anything on the front of it at all. You just sort of get right into the building. On the back, there is the feedback and win, so you can enter a survey on the Lego site and give your feedback about a product, and the chance to win a Lego set. You'll be entered into a draw. There are 2 pages of parts, and there's really nothing else. So for packaging, I'm going to give it... For mine, it's going to be a 2. Now, usually, because of the bent instructions, I would just give it a 3, because instructions should never be bent. But it's getting a 2 because also, and this is most probably just a issue on the assembly line, but there's no reason that this bag should be bent at all. So for this, the packaging is getting a 2 out of 5 because the packaging was actually pretty poor in this case. And now I'm going to go build this. Before I get to that, warnings, there are timestamps, so if you want to skip the time-lapse, you can go ahead, skip to any part of the video you want, and when I'm doing this, I'm always watching a YouTube video, and when I speed it up, it can look sort of really weird on the screen. So now, time to get to this. Okay, so here is the set. You get a couple extra little pieces here that can just be thrown into a bin or parted out. No exclusive parts in the set, and then you come with main set. So we'll start with the base here. It's sort of a basic Brickheadz base with an extension on it. You got two little drums here and a little lantern. And then you get to the main brickhead, and holy crap, this is an incredibly detailed brickhead. So they are using a lot of the techniques that were used to create the actual Dragon Dance figures in, or the Lion Dance figures in the Lion Dance set from 2020. The way that the mouth is done, the way that the eyes and the eyebrows are done, the little ears back, they did that was how they did it in those sets. For the like 5 dragon characters they get, that was how the heads were done. So it is incredibly detailed. So you start off at a sort of basic base, and you don't build it bottom up like you do a minifigure. You sort of well, you sort of do, but it's not built in the usual way that a Brickheadz minifigure is, where you have like what you would call the main core with all of the bricks with, you know, studs on the side of them. It's a little more interesting in the way that they build it, is what I'm gonna say here. On the back of it, you have a very interesting design using the half crescent, or the sort of crescent, sort of quarter circle pieces on here, which is it creates a very interesting design going down the backs and the sides of it. You have a little tail on the bottom of the back. You have the guy here, so what he's supposed to be in is little hands on the sides, a little face, and he's supposed to be in a dragon costume. So the little decal that you find on the front of in the instructions and on the box is supposed to be a child or a person with inside the dragon costume, and that's what this is supposed to represent. And then the face is incredibly detailed. You have a mouth that moves, and you just have a lot of details like bananas for eyebrows, and you have the little eyepieces, sort of prints that you had in the original Lion Dance set. This is just very incredibly detailed. I really like this. It is weird that right now it's the Year of the Tiger, but we're doing the Lion Dance, which is from 2 years ago. So it sort of would be nice. I think last year was they did Panda, even though it was the Year of the Ox. So it would sort of be nice if Lego were to, you know, actually create these characters based on the year that it is, and not like a couple years previous and like that. But this is it is a very nicely detailed little Brickheadz set here. So for build, I'm going to give build a 3. It was a very nice build. There was a little unusual for how they built it up in the usual Brickheadz fashion, but it was a very nice little build. It wasn't the most incredible thing, but it was pretty cool. Some of these techniques are very nice to learn, and if you got the original seasonal sets from the 2020, then you will notice quite a bit of similarities within this. But build's going to be free because it wasn't, you know, exceptional, but it was a very nice little build. The play is going to get a 1. There's not really any play here. You could use the guy as an action figure, and the display has some components that could be used in other areas, but other than that, there is really no play at all. So play is going to get a 1 here. Display is going to get a 4. It is a very nice little display, and it once again shows that the seasonal Brickheadz do come up with pretty creative displays. So the last one was the Dragon Dance, and I had I do believe I have a review of that up. That's from very early on when I tried to use green screen. But that was a very nicely detailed set, and this is also too. So it's not really something that goes into a Lego City, but it's definitely something that's going to look pretty good on a shelf. So display is going to get a 4. And the value for the price that it is and the pieces that you're getting, piece to price, is pretty good no matter where you are. And it's mainly not so much in the actual pieces that you're getting, but in the techniques that you're going to be learning from this set's value. So I'm going to give value a 4. Piece to price is pretty good, and you are learning quite a few interesting things of it. And it is just an overall interesting set. This set is mainly going to be for people who need all of the seasonal sets and the Brickheadz sets. This isn't really going to be anything for a child, though a child could find this very interesting. This is mainly a sort of adult collectible, is really what it is. So if you need the Brickhead sets or all the seasonal stuff, and yes, definitely get it. And with that, I will see you all next time.